Okay, you guys, what is up? The king. Let me get some. Yeah, where the fuck is the? There we go. All right. Okay, you guys, what is up? The king. You can see right now, like the sun's setting and like there's hardly any light. So what I do sometimes. So here's some pointers. If you want to start like doing like reviews, and sometimes like the lighting sucks. And aside from editing like the lighting on whatever program you have, whether it be Sony Vegas or Adobe After Effects or whatever. What I do is that in order to, shine my face, because, I'm a black guy. Shocking. Oh my god. And the thing is that I blend very well with the night, especially when you're wearing black, alright? Black dudes wearing black really blend well with the night, alright? We are creatures of the night. Jeff fucking Hardy, I hate that bastard. Whatever, let's move on. The thing here is this. Sometimes I actually have like a white screen on my computer. So it actually reflects my face, which is better, because then you can see me. And it's not hard to hear me, obviously, so seeing me and hearing me is, a good thumbs up. Very basic stuff, alright? It's a nice little trick if you want to avoid some lighting issues in the darkness. So, let's move on. Magi, wow. I mean, there's no way I'm going to do five episode reviews. In fact, this is so off the cuff because I've watched them clearly, but I haven't watched them recently. I know I did watch 18 and 17 recently, that's true, but I have not watched 14, 15, and 16 recently. So I'm gonna do a general review of episodes 14 through 17, not 18. 18 I'll do in combination with episode 19, which comes out either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Because episode 18 I think came out like on a Tuesday, and I was like, so it threw me off completely. Alright, it threw off my rhythm. It threw off my flow. Alright, so, listen, like, today's off the cuff day, right? My Kill la Kill review today was weird as shit, and when that comes out, whoa, but whatever, I don't care. Let's go. This one right here, this episode right here, okay? Actually, no, I don't know where to start because there's so much shit. Oh no, okay. I remember that episode 14 was pretty much when it was after the fight between Titus and Aladdin, and they were gonna go to the level 5 district where the Goi live. And episode 17 ends off where, right, Mogamett declares war on the Reim Empire. And the Reim Empire are bringing out the big boys. They have 3 dungeon clearers. 3. So you have 3 metal vessel users. 2 of them I forget. But the last one, of course, we all know. There was one dude who was from the Al-Thamen family, but there was another, of course, there's Al-Thamen, and he's coming in there with his funnelies boys. So like, yeah, it's time to hunt. It's time to do some hunt. Yeah, straight from the dirty south. All right, redneck country. So, red hair country, I should say. So, the thing here is that Moo and the others, they're in. All right, they're in the end game, but in the episodes of 14 through 17, we actually found out a few things. First of all, a few things to say the least. Found out a lot of things, actually. Number one is that we learned that the 5th district is where the Goi live. And because the majority of the people that live in the country of Magnostadt, despite the fact that Magnostadt is a country for magicians, the majority of the people who live in that country are, in fact, Goi. Now, humans. Now, Muggles. The thing here is that they supply the Magi throughout the entire city. So most, if not all, of the magical items that run off of Magi that Magi supply comes from the Goi. And in return, the Goi live in, I guess, if you want to call it that, if you want to call it this, peace. Where in which, actually, in a sense, it's more or less harmony. Where they supply energy to those who live above. And the Goi on level 5, they don't have to do any jobs, they get fed. they can have sex all day, and they can get drunk, and whatever they want to do. And that's the end game. The end game is that they have this absolute, well, no, not absolute, but they have this large amount of, but basically they have amnesty, they have freedom to do what they please for the most part, and in return, all they need to do is just give their Magoi to the magicians above. And there are people who have exceeded that level of level 5, or I should say citizenship level 5, because there are actually merchants who live in the actual upper city, and they trade with the magicians, and they take care of them. Sphintus got treated real nice by some magicians. I mean, by some goi. So that works out well right there. But that's where the darkness stems from. The darkness within the country of Magnostadt stems from the fact that Mogamett cannot see goi as actual people, but he treats them more like pets, like animals, like bugs in some cases. And it's explained where that one girl, I forgot her name, Marja, the friend of Titus, he holds her like she's a cat. Like you would, a person, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how you're going to hold your child, but normally you'd be, caress or something on top, like they fun, that kind of stuff. No, he holds the girl, Marja, like a child. I mean, like a cat. And that's it. In fact, there was one, this was dirty. If I could use the clip, I so would, because this was dirty as fuck. I think it was episode 14 or 15, where it was like one of the kids, because the girl Marja, she's being set up with Titus, because Titus, he has a connection with her, because he saved her, and that kind of stuff. From the guys, I think it was the brother of Myers, little bro, and one of the kids is like, oh, I want to go on top too, yeah, take me up, and then Mogamett does like a back kick. I mean, this shit was dirty. Like, yeah, I was like, bro, whoa. He just straight side kicks this little kid. I'm like, dude, yo, I was mad, grimy. But that's his mentality. Humans, the goi, who can't use magicians, who can't use magic, who can't see the Rukh, are fundamentally inferior than the magicians themselves. However, this is somewhat negated in episode 7. That's episode 18. So let me not talk about that. But actually, no, I'll mention episode 18. We do see like some, of the jars falling down on the barrier, which showcases the ingenuity of humans, of regular people. But that's another story. Episode 17, we don't get to that just yet. But he reinforces this notion of the goi being below magicians when he explains, when he showcases his life, and he does this by manipulating the Rukh in his own blood to show his memory, so it's clear that this can't be altered. This is in fact the truth. And what we see is his life. And his life is hard. When it came to the country of Mustashim, hard. I mean, his wife died for overusing too much of her Magoi and the Rukh, because back in the early days, magic was still at its fundamentals. It was very primitive, and using basic spells like making it rain over a certain area would actually use up a lot of Magoi, and magicians would die. When it came to wars, the boards of the magicians were not fully, they weren't that good back in the day either. And the Borgs would, shatter easier, and in wars, the magicians were set on the front lines when it came to the old battles of the Mustashim Empire or the Mustashim Kingdom against Partadia. So there was a lot of this injustice given to magicians. And the end result was Mogamett's daughter and wife dying. And he sees that the Goy had no respect for the magicians, even though his loved ones had sacrificed their lives for them. In fact, his own daughter says before she dies, I don't think, or something along the lines of, I don't think it was the right decision to fight for the sake of the Goy, for the sake of the regular humans. And when she dies on that, and when he sees these humans cheering, like, yeah, the magicians, yeah, they're good pawns, or something like that, he flips the switch. And it's over. Mogamett just takes over. He manipulates the Goy. He gives them what they want: food, sex, beer, hopefully some Heinekens, or some Red Stripe, whatever they like. I don't know. Sam, I love Sam. Sam's good. I actually had some Platinum in the Super Bowl. Platinum is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good stuff. All right, but let's move on. The thing here is this, though. He gives the Goy what they want, but what the magicians want is knowledge. And that's also a distinct difference between magicians and humans, regular Goy, muggles, where in which the magicians, all they seek in their lives is knowledge, greater knowledge of the world, the universe around them, where the Goy seek power. They seek to usurp those around them, to try and make their lives have meaning aside from basic fundamental daily activities. And they do this sometimes by creating violence and pandemony and so on and so forth. And all the magicians want is knowledge. So from a fundamental standpoint, in Mogamett's mind, a world of magicians will not have wars. It will not have struggles of power and disputes over land. No. Because fundamentally, all magicians want is knowledge. To attain greater knowledge of the universe around them. So he's showing the people this in this classroom, and people are being swayed. I mean, they're like, yo, like, I know I came from this place, but fuck this place. I like it here. Oh, we're staying right here. We're gonna fight for Mogamett. Oh, that's right. We're gonna fight for Mogamett. You feel me? So, like, fuck it. They were cool with it. And Aladdin obviously disagrees because he's seeing the end result. Well, first of all, he knows what happened. All right, there is this incident that may be created, or this dispute. Basically, Mogamett's mindset is extremely dangerous for the world, because the hatred between magicians and the Goy would lead to the magicians to do something very, very, very dangerous, planetary level. Okay? And if you go back to the flashback of Aladdin, where he has with Solomon, and we hear someone say the magicians, even in the end, ... and we see the wars, then like the sky opens, and then something we don't know. So I'm just saying it's very dangerous. And what's also even more dangerous at this point in time is that we see that the magicians in this country have started to manipulate Dark Rukh. Well, I can't say started to, they've been doing it for a while. In fact, they made like a living organism from the Dark Rukh, because the Dark Rukh, apparently the Dark Rukh is far more controllable than the regular white Rukh. So, and they call it the Dark Rukh, but they don't know that the Rukh of darkness is known as the Rukh of regression. Well, at this point in time, I would assume most of them in Magnostadt don't know that. Mogamett and the others, like high-end magicians, we don't know, but we'll see. The thing is that this also leads or confirms, or I can't say confirms, but it strengthens. It strengthens Aladdin's belief that, in fact, Magnostadt has ties to Al-Thamen. So that's the main stuff right there to my memory, right? And if I forget something, because I probably did forget a lot of stuff, then let me know, because I'm trying, man. All right, I'm really. Some days, people don't know the silent struggle of the day. Sometimes, man. I mean, fuck. All right. Now, when it comes to Titus, that's also the big stuff too, because Titus, well, very simply put, he doesn't want to die. We find out that he's a clone. He's a Bunshin. He's a Bunshin. He's a clone. Made from the cells and the Rukh of Scheherazade herself. And with her over the course of years, manipulating blood and flesh and bone to create Titus. And his lifespan is 1/10 of that of the time she spent actually forging him. So he has a month to live. It's heavy, man, because when he was crying, at first I was annoyed. I'm like, dude, man, the fuck up. But when I step back, because, you know, listen, man, my thing here is this, alright? I understand that life is hard, but tears ain't gonna solve your fucking issues. That's my mentality. Life is hard. Crazy hands over here. Life is hard. But tears are not going to solve the issues in front of you. But that being said, I understand why. I understand why. I understand fully. He has never truly seen the world. He's only heard about it through the words of Scheherazade. And finally, he gets to this place called Magnostadt. Beautiful, fantastic. He sees the world. It's dazzling in all of its glory. The air, the sun, the trees, the children, the cats, the water. He sees it all. And it's breathtaking. At the same time, it is truly painful because he knows that this will be temporary. People like Aladdin, Sphintus, even the one girl, Marja, they will have a longer lifespan than he will. And all of these things that he holds dear will be ripped from him within a month's time. All because of, I guess you could say, the selfishness of Scheherazade. Because she is so infatuated with her own people, she cannot take into consideration the feelings of her own clone Titus. And Titus breaks down in front of Mogamett, and he cries and he pleads, and he is in a state of panic because he doesn't want to die. He doesn't want these things that he holds dear to vanish because Scheherazade deems that he cannot live a longer life. So, I see where he's coming from. I really do. So, at first glance, at first listen, I was like, bro, man the fuck up. Grow up hair. Alright? Drop your ball sack. What are you doing? But then after, I realized, you know what? That's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. Even though the crying was annoying, it was like Orihime level. I was like, oh, whoa. I was screeching. It was almost like nails to a chalkboard. But I see it. And it's truly painful when you consider his position, where he himself is just like a newborn. He himself is just like a child, seeing the world in full for the first time in his life, and knowing how this dazzling, beautiful place will continue to exist without him, and the fact that he didn't have enough time to embrace it. Now, Mogamett, even though he had just heard from Titus that Titus was a clone, he is still a magician. And this is where I gotta have mad respect. I have mad respect. Because Titus is still a magician in the eyes of Mogamett, and he will not sacrifice the life of a magician, even though this magician has only a month to live. And he is willing to fight an entire country for the sake of his people, magicians. Yo. Harry Potter, where the fuck you at, son? Where the fuck are you at? Because Mogamett right now, he's putting Gandalf to shame. He's... Fly, you fools? No, 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 no. It's not fly, you fools. No, now it's Mogamett. It is rise, my people. He's Martin Luther King right now. Alright, he's Malcolm X. He's just that good. He speaks, and his words, and his beliefs, and his ideals, and his actions resonate through with an entire race of people. The magicians. Mogamett for the motherfucking man. Can I say that? No. Like, the title, Mogamett for the motherfucking man. Alright, I just figured the title right then and there. I love this guy. This guy, even though humans to him, this guy is fantastic when it comes to magicians, and I can't deny that. But again, at the same time, that mentality will cause the world and not a good thing. So even though I like him, it is what it is. It is what, and you know, Scheherazade, they have their disputes. In fact, he was able to overpower Scheherazade's own will upon Titus. I was like, whoa! He was able to overpower the will of a Magi. What the fuck? Yo, this old man has some skill, to say the least. He has a lot of skill. Oh man. Whoa, Mogamett, yo. Definitely Mogamett for the motherfucking win. Title, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. This is facts. Alright, if the title is anything other than that, then you have the right to unsubscribe from me and call me all types of cuss words, alright? You can't use the N-word, because if you do, alright, if you do, the guy upstairs, whether it be Jesus, Zeus, Allah, Buddha, I don't know, he's gonna come down and be, yo, what the fuck was that, son? What the fuck was that? Alright, so, that being said, is there anything else? Okay, I don't know. I don't know that. Yo, my bad, yeah. The new opening, yeah, because I didn't mention that. There's a new opening, and that shit's beautiful, man. Oh, that's a good song. That's a I can't. I'm not gonna even try. All right, I'm not even going to really try. But it's a really good fucking song. I'm like, yeah, this shit's great. So I'm gonna download that song because I just realized how good it is. And well, I mean, again, because at the end of episode 17. We do see a picture of Alibaba. He's riding on the ship with Mu and the others to the location where they're going to have their battle. And also, we have Mogamett, and he does actually speak about the fact that his country did have ties to Al-Thamen. Specifically, Isnan and the boys came in, but they cut ties with Isnan and Al-Thamen because of why? Because all the research that they did on the Dark Rukh, on Dark Jinn, on Dark Metal vessels, and so on and so forth, all that research went to the Goy. To the Goy. The way he says it is funny as hell sometimes, right? Because he's mad emphatic with it. He's like, yo, Goy. And he despised the fact that a former princess of Mustashim got a dark metal vessel. He was like, no, we are cutting ties for end this. But they did sell prototype magic weapons, magic tools to those who wanted it, so they could have some funds for their country. Which is why we saw some pirates and, you know, that kind of stuff actually use magic tools. Now, of course, war was declared, and Sinbad heard the news. So did Koha. They're like, yo, we're gonna call in our boys, Kome and Cohen. We're gonna take over Magnostadt. Reim Empire is getting ready, or they're getting damn fucking ready. And, you know, Titus is like, no, you don't understand. Like, they have king metal vessel users. They are OP. They have Mu. He is the quote-unquote linchpin. He is the linchpin of the Reim Empire. Mu Alicus. Oh, so that's my subtitle, alright? Linchpin Mu Alicus. That's the subtitle. Main title, Mogamett for the motherfucking win. That's it. End of story. That's it. Again, if you don't see anything other than that, you have the right to unsubscribe from me now. Now. That's it, right? I mean, that has to be. Like, what else is there? I mean, oh man. I mean, there is character development between. So let me wrap this up. All right. There is a lot of character development and character growth between Titus and the girl Morga. There is character growth in the sense of Titus and in Mogamett himself, which is a lot of that. There's also a greater character insight on the Magi Sherazade, the leader of the Reim Empire. Lem. They call it Lem in the anime, but I'm called Reim, because that's what it is in the manga. Also, I do want to point out that apparently within, and I start to remember this too, within the context of the manga, the anime has been skipping over and glazing over a few things, which were of much greater importance in the manga, but not so much in the anime, which I think is a big mistake. But at the same time, it is what it is, because I think that they want to get to the actual well, they are in the combat right now. So they did glaze over some stuff to say the least, when it came to the inner workings of Magnostadt and how Aladdin and Titus, they had to actually choose like where they want to go when it came to their learning, whether they learned about Rukh, whether they learned about healing, whether they learned about, that kind of stuff. And so they skipped over a few things here and there. That's the truth. But overall, for the past few episodes, I've really been enjoying it. Overall, my rating would be a great. Overall, great. Specifically, let's not get into it, because it'll take too much time to actually decide and choose like which scenes came from where. So that being said, I'm done. All right, I'm done, you guys. We are back with Magi, because Sony Music, fucking like you don't own me. You don't own shit. Okay, Sony Music. One day, I swear to you, man. I swear. When I get enough money, I'm buying plane tickets. Alright? Nippon! I'm coming. Alright? Figuratively and literally. Because, once I get there, I'm going to go to some Japanese place with the women, and, they take real good, they take real good care of you. That's what I hear. That's what Irvin told me. Apparently, one of his friends, they took real good care. Oh, yeah. So, where the fuck that was? So, but hey, Sony Music, if I can. Knock, knock. Big black guy. Whoa, shocker. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, no. Didn't see that one coming. But then again, at the same time, it is YouTube's fault, because YouTube has a very crappy copyright policy where, of course, they greatly favor the word of the big companies and corporations. And, well, because they themselves are a company. And someone like me, who's just a regular, average day American citizen, my voice isn't as heard. I mean, despite the fact that I'm loud, my voice is not as magnanimous as the voice of the companies and corporations. This child or this man or this whatever has stolen our stuff, even though he's sitting down from a camera with headphones, glasses, black skin, even though he's doing that with no video footage, nothing. He is stealing our stuff. We're gonna take his shit down now. Fuck you! I want to drop kick someone. Bruce Lee style. Alright, I'm done. I'm rambling. Alright, this is long enough. 30 minutes. I'll see you guys later. Overrating. Great. Peace. And should I start reviewing the Sinbad style story? Yes? No? I'll leave the comment section. I'll leave it in the comment section down below. Have a nice day. Oh, look at these arms. Yo, look at this. Alright, we out.